Welcome to TFT Gear. Today I'm doing a review of the Jericho Edge Premium 6. This is the Jericho Edge Premium 6. I got the baritone version, which has a 27-inch scale, but it also comes in a slightly less extended version at 25 3/4 inches. The fretboard is Wenge, and the body is Wenge and walnut. It also has a neck-through construction. Up at the headstock, it has these hip shot locking tuners, and then on the body it has a hip shot fixed bridge. It comes with your standard fare of controls with a volume knob as well as a tone and 5-way pickup selector. That lets you go back and forth between your two Seymour Duncan humbuckers. It has a nice weight to it without feeling like it's going to break your back, but it's also light enough you can move around without feeling like you're playing on a toy. Now this is great for me because with the follow-through, when we're playing live, I like to jump around and act like an idiot and sometimes abuse my guitars a little bit, and I don't like it to feel like I'm going to break my guitar. The neck is substantial yet slim. It's very easy, very fast to play on. Now let's talk about the looks. This guitar looks amazing. It looks like a lumberjack just went out into the forest, chopped down the biggest tree he could find, slapped some humbuckers into it, and then started shredding. It is beautiful. It's got this open pore finish, these really nice contours and colors, the racing stripes in the back from the neck through construction. They all come together to make this guitar have a completely unique look, something like I've never seen on any other guitar before. And all of that is before you even plug it in. So let's talk about the most important thing, the sound. How does it sound? Well, I'm happy to say it sounds awesome. It's just dripping with personality and tone. The clean sounds are spanky and pristine. Some of the best clean sounds I've ever heard in a guitar. Check them out. But when you start to add overdrive to this guitar, it brings out a whole new dimension of character. The 5-way pickup selector has a really wide variety of sounds, going all the way from that bridge position, the first position, that just gives you that over-the-top, aggressive sound, to the 5th position up at the neck that gives you that really full tone for lead sounds. Now that you've heard me gush over this guitar, let's talk about the negatives. There's not really any negatives per se, just more things that I wasn't expecting. So with all my guitars prior to this one, I basically lived at the bridge pickup position. I deviated occasionally, but that was my default. That's where I like to stay. So when I got the Jericho Edge Premium 6, I plugged it in, I put it at trusty position 1 and started playing, and I was like, hey, this guitar sounds really good. And then I went to position 2, and then position 3 and 4 and 5, and they all sounded even better. Now, it's not a negative that I really like the different sounds of my guitar. It just took a little getting used to. It's not what I expected. So now I actually stay on the second position for the most part. The only other thing I could mention is if I really dig in on the low B, occasionally I can snag it behind the neck pickup, but honestly, that's probably more an issue with my technique than with the guitar. So the Edge Premium 6 is my new main guitar. It looks like nothing I've ever seen before. It sounds amazing, and there's virtually no negatives to speak of. I cannot recommend this guitar highly enough, regardless of what style of music you play. So you might not believe it, guys, but I don't make a lot of money, and I don't buy guitars very often. So when I decided to buy a new guitar, I did a lot of research online, and I found Jericho. There are a lot of guitar manufacturers out there that aren't as well known that are making really awesome guitars. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about PRS or Ibanez or Ernie Ball Music Man. Those guys are awesome. I will continue to play those instruments for as long as I live. But just like I'm trying to make a name for myself in this space, there are a lot of manufacturers out there making really good guitars, trying to make a name for themselves in the guitar space. So I cannot encourage you guys enough. Do some research, find a manufacturer out there and support them. And for my money, Jericho was that guitar. So thanks for watching my video. Check out my music around here on the Follow Throughs music channel. If you want more gear, there's a link right here. Check out more gear. As always, hit the subscribe button, should be around here, and we'll see you later.